Hey everyone, it's Mark Wiens with Migrationology.com in Singapore, and I'm with my friend Daniel.
Yeah, so hi, now we are having our first fish head steamboat restaurant. You can call this a cook house or eatery, but the dish that is unique to here is the Plumford fish head steamboat, and it's located at the Opal Crescent. This particular shop name is called Tien Wai Tien Fish Head Steamboat.
Okay, so this place is called Tien Wai Tien Fish Head Steamboat, and this place is just my kind of a place. It's crazy and hectic, and there is a lack of service, which is a great sign of a delicious restaurant. And we just actually went in line to order, and we are waiting on our steamboat to arrive. Even though this is a sit-down restaurant, you have to fight to get a table, and then once you find a table, you have to come and actually stand in a line to make your order. And so there's no real waiters or waitresses to come take your order, but you have to come stand in line. We're gonna order a fish head steamboat and some other dishes, and then we'll go sit down, and I'm not even sure how long it will take because this place is extremely busy, and this is my kind of a place. After Daniel and I stood in line and ordered, we then took a little tour of the kitchen, and you can just walk around back there. It's kind of like all self-service, and it is just an absolute playground for a food lover. It's so incredible to watch them cook. They are masters. They have both steamboat, and they're also preparing all sorts of different stir-fried dishes. And so the guys on the woks are just masterful at what they do, frying up different dishes. And then they're also preparing the steamboats. So there is a big giant pot full of the soup, and it's all sitting over charcoal. And then they cook actually the soup in a wok, and then pour it into a steamboat, which is a fire pot, and then they put all that soup in there, add charcoal to the bottom of it so it stays hot, and then bring it to your table. Along with the steamboat, there are a number of other dishes that you can order, and Daniel ordered just some of their specialties. And so another thing that they do famously here are their deep fried Teochew chicken wings. And so these are freshly deep fried. They look like they are in a light batter and then deep fried and then golden crispy. Oh wow, you can feel that crispiness, and they are hot and fresh. I think this is a ketchup-y sauce. I saw him take it out of a can. That is so incredibly juicy on the inside, like unbelievably juicy and oily and extremely, I probably have some oil dripping down my chin. It is extremely crispy on the outside. That is fantastic. That is so unbelievably juicy and crunchy all at the same time. In Hokkien, this is called he chou, and these are some kind of deep fried, I think there's turnips and shrimp and a mixture of different things in here, and then they're deep fried. It's served with this sweet sauce, so I will just add a little bit.
Oh, wait.
Oh yeah. That's excellent too. That tastes like a, what does it taste like? It tastes like a bhajia, a Chinese bhajia. It's almost like a batter mixture of what tastes like sliced turnip and bits of shrimp, then all deep fried so it's crispy all around the outside. And then they are salty, so then when you have that sweet, almost honey-like sauce, that contrasts the saltiness. Yeah, that is a fantastic oily deep fried snack. It's almost like a deep fried savory pancake. Oh, here comes the fire. Here comes the steamboat.
Oh wow. This is the beef.
Oh wow. The steamboat has just arrived, and we got the medium size. This thing is beautiful. I have made some previous videos of eating steamboats, or also I like to call them fire pots. But They are truly one of my favorite things, not only because the food is good, but also what could be more fun than eating out of a pot that just continually stays hot with flaming charcoal right in the middle. The flaming donut bowl. Oh man, I'm just a huge lover of Steamboat. And they are most famous at this restaurant for serving pomfret steamboat. So we got the pomfret. Let me see what else is in here. Looks like there's a bunch of Chinese cabbage. There's taro in here. And then this green vegetable is some kind of a, is it morning glory, water morning glory? Chinese water morning glory, I think. And then we've also got some seaweed in here. Oh, that's a piece of fish. And I think, oh, there's, yeah, you can see slices. Oh, lots of pomfret on this side. There's slices of ginger in here. And the broth is made, I believe it's a fish-based broth, but then also they use chicken feet. So they boil down chicken feet. So it's a chicken and fish soup. Let's try some of that fish down there. Oh, there's a nice piece with some cabbage. Oh, and those are slices of ginger as well. Add some more of that broth. And then let me grab one piece of taro. You can smell the fumes of the steam of that broth, and it smells so comforting. I'm gonna just taste that broth first. Oh, that is a stunning broth. Oh, wow. Yeah, that tastes, you can taste the chicken soup in there with a little bit of a fish stock flavor. You can taste the mild ginger in there as well. And then also you get a little bit of a natural sweetness from that cabbage. And so all those flavors combined in like a slow cooked broth, those chicken feet, they do some wonders for that broth. Oh man, that is a soup to cherish. That has to have healing properties. Okay, I gotta go in for that pomfret slice of fish. Oh yeah. Oh, that's ridiculous. You can taste the freshness, and it just completely falls apart. But it's more of a silky type of fish texture rather than well, it is kind of flaky. It is kind of flaky and silky, but not a mushy or not a meaty type of fish. That's awesome. Any chance that I get to eat pomfret, I take it. I'm a huge pomfret lover. This time I'm gonna dip it into the sauce provided. You can see a lot of garlic in there. There are some chilies, and I'm not sure what else is in here. Oh, let me get some of that garlic. Oh yeah. That is really strong, good garlic in there. It's vinegary and a little bit sweet. And then once you're done with all your bones, or even your chicken bones or any kind of trash, you just throw them onto the table. And then after that, after you're done with your meal, they will just like scrape your table clean. So that is very convenient. You just drop it on the table. Yeah, that taro is like a potato in texture, but it has more of a starchy taste to it. The final dish that we got, and Daniel said we absolutely had to order this, is the kangkong with cuttlefish in sambal. And kangkong is the water morning glory, which is underneath here, and then squid on the top, and then sambal is chili sauce. So this is all stir-fried together. You gotta, oh, look at all that. Look at all that water morning glory in the bottom there. The base, and it's just completely all topped with squid. I'm gonna get a bite of everything all together. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, that squid is so soft and so tender. And then what you can really taste in the flavor there is the shrimp paste that they, I think, fry in there as well. And then a little bit of chili, and then the really softness of the squid contrasts to the crisp freshness of the water morning glory. Oh, that is superb.
Cuttlefish.
Yeah, that sauce. Time to go in for some more soup. Oh, look at all that fish and taro and vegetables and slices of ginger. And that soup broth is just ridiculous. Look at this thick slice of pomfret. Oh, and pomfret, it really is, yeah, one of my favorite types of fish. I'm just going in with a little bit of soy sauce this time, and I'm gonna add a few of those chilies onto this bite of fish. Oh, if they stick. That's a boom. Our soup is starting to get low, so we're gonna go back into the kitchen and self-serve a pot of more soup and add it to the fire pot. Oh yeah, and I forgot to point out earlier that this restaurant, not only do they have seating wrapping around the entire shop, but they also have a bunch of tables all the way down the alley. We have just finished the fish head steamboat. That was just superb. That was one of those meals that I don't even want to do anything right now. I just want to sit here, and I can't even think straight right now because I'm so happy and so satisfied from that soup and those other dishes. Yeah, that was just a wonderful steamboat experience. This restaurant is a little tricky if you don't speak Chinese, because the whole menu is only in Chinese. So if you have a friend from Singapore to bring you to this restaurant, it is going to be a lot less confusing. But anyway, great place. Thank you, Daniel. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next food video.